we're gonna have a good conversation because many people kind of are on this, this vibe that if we're not here so much, and if the hype not dead there, and if this not dead there, and not touring now go on. And I think you guys kind of defy that whole situation. I'm not hearing too much of you guys on the radio yet, but I know that your tour schedule is quite busy, and I know that you guys are in good hands. So let me do this. Let's start it this way. In the building, people, one of the groups that we've been pushing here, one of the presenters of live music in this new era of, the regurgitation of live music, or resurgence of live music, I should say. Raging Fyah's in the building.
Yes, ja.
And the phone lines go berserk. Welcome to the studios, fellas, man. Welcome to the studios. When I got the call that I was going to have the opportunity to interview the Raging Fyah, it was definitely one of those things that I said, boy, I go there at Jamaica, but I go try rush to the studio for make sure everything proper for the item for come true. So we've been playing your music here for some while. Ninja Crown is not in the building, but he is definitely one of those supporters of the music. Let me get a mic check just to make sure that you guys' volume is up. Can you speak in the mic? Greetings. I'm not hearing any one of you.
Yes, up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Testing.
Check.
Sean, let's see if we can get his microphone working. I don't think it's working. What number is that? Yes. Go ahead. I think. Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone is good now, right?
Yes, sir.
So Raging Fyah is in the building. The number in studio is 718-554-8598. I'm gonna put the phones on pause for a second because I want to talk to this group just about the music. How long have you guys been doing the music?
Well,
and where does it start for you? Where did it start?
Well, it started a long time ago. 2002 is when, the meeting happened, when, three original members met up. Delroy Hamilton, Demar Gale, and Anthony Watson, at Edna Manley College. But in 2006, when the band name Raging Fyah officially kickstart, I think that's how the fire really started, and in 2010.
So is the whole group from Edna College?
Except one.
Gizmo.
Except one. Yeah. So this kind of
yeah.
It's a nice look of vibe, though. It's a nice look of vibe. So coming fresh out of the Music School of Jamaica, those of you who don't know, it is the music school in Jamaica, right? The group was pretty much started from then. That's the inception of the group. You decided that you were going to form this group and take it on the road. What made you think at that time that live music would be something that the industry would go back to?
At the time when we formed the band, we were going with the norm pretty much as being a backing band.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'd get all the gigs around town, this thing, and follow the arrow, all of them dance show, every show.
So you used to back all of the top artists?
Yeah, man, all 50 artists on Sting, man. Tired and done, yeah, but after doing all of that and playing for artists, we never felt amongst ourselves, we never feel like we're doing what we really wanted to do, and everything wasn't really coming out from the heart, So amongst ourselves, we started to reason, and we started thinking about the bigger picture of what we wanted to do and where we want to get out of the music and what we wanted to get out of the music.
How did you make that change, though, from just going straight from dancehall to be a strictly roots band?
Well, I wouldn't say just dancehall. I wouldn't just say dancehall, but as a backing band, the transition from a backing band. If I tell you it was easy, I would be lying.
Rough.
Yeah, rough.
It was rough.
Yeah, man, because you're not working for a major artist now, so you realize you have to start save your own money for book studio sessions, all them stuff. Everything come from you now, because we make the sacrifice to stop playing for artists, so we get money.
when you made this sacrifice now, did you start to put pen to paper, or were you singing over people's songs, or how did you guys start making your own music?
Yeah, go straight.
Started writing music, straight pen to paper right after.
Yeah, man, been writing.
Yeah, man. Because as I said, we feel that we had a whole heap inside of one release and get out. So we just go straight pen to paper, straight studio, original music. Because one of the things was we were doing a lot of studio sessions for other producers. So we, amongst ourselves, really realized that we had the talent to go and produce a song. You know, so we said, why not save our own money and do it ourselves?
Did before you guys decided to put after you put pen to paper, was it a situation where you started to give other people songs to sing, or all of the songs were just your writing for yourself?
There are songs there we wrote and we know that it's specific for an artist.
So you wrote for artists as well?
Yeah, man. An example of this is Richie Spice, Black Woman. We produced that song and write it for Richie Spice.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow. So see if you could talk a little bit more into the mic, because I want to make sure everybody hears you. So Black Woman, Richie Spice was your creation.
Yeah.
Any other productions, popular productions that went out there before you became the Raging Fyah that we know today?
Not full Raging Fyah as co-producer.
Okay.
Yeah. But ideally everything was really, executive Raging Fyah exclusive pretty much. You know, so that's how Judgment Day, the album, came out in 2011.
Which is your first album?
Debut album.
The fire's been burning. The fire's been burning for a while. It's blazing now. I've been in Jamaica and you guys have caught my attention. I've seen you perform at the what is that called? Warren them show, Sierra Nevada's music festival. I saw you guys perform there. I had the pleasure of actually my assistant Ronnie and show producer, she was like, you have to listen Fyah. You have to. So we stood up there and listened to you guys do your thing, and it was great. And what was phenomenal about your performance was that people were coming up to you guys after and singing the songs. And at that time I realized that the fan base is not only limited to Jamaica, even though Jamaica at the time wasn't giving you as much hype as you deserve as a group. But to see that there was people that were blue, pink, yellow, and they were singing the songs, made me feel like, yeah, man, I know me alone check for the item, like other people check for the music as well. How hard has it been, though? The fact that you guys are up, how much people in the band? 4 or 5?
Five members in the band, and we have Spider, who is a hired musician as well. Supporting keyboard.
So six of you.
Yeah.
How hard is it now functioning and moving around? The fact that you guys have emerged in an era where promoter only want buy 2 tickets for acts and so forth. How does it work?
To be honest, now I think it's getting better.
Easier stages now.
Yeah, it's getting better right now.
It's getting better.
If you asked me this question 3-4 years ago when we go Europe and in Poland,
rough,
in some place, when I tell you say rough, and we just do road same way. You end up in Russia in some place, and you just do road because at the end of the day, you know that sooner rather than later. And then you had people, encouraging and telling us, especially the elder artists, big up Babandi. Babandi is a huge, mentor to Raging Fyah, inspiration over the years. So when you have people like that, you say, yo, you go Europe for 10 years, or you go US for 10 years, don't watch that. Just know, say, eventually, they can still call you after 10 years and pay you $100. Them have to step up the thing and deal with it.
Yes.
So
who are some of the other influence? Babandi is probably the top songwriter coming out of Jamaica. Many people give him that merit, right? Who else is some of your influences?
If we big up people like Bobby Digital, who was there for us with even the first album. He made the studio available for us to record the album, so we have to
Uncle Mikey Bennett same way,
Mikey Bennett.
Yeah, man,
and even back in school days, Ivo Cooper as a tutor,
yes,
sharing his experience with Third World and all of that, it give us the hope.
If you don't mind, like, what are your ages? Are you guys 30 yet? Are you still in your 20s?
Yeah, man, I'm 32.
You're 32, but 26. So
average.
The average.
Yeah, 20.
Average. But you still have a good time for go. We're not still youth in it. Now, here's my I don't want to go any further in the conversation without playing my favorite Raging Fyah song, and this one is my personal favorite. I think if Ninja was in studio today, he would say that this one is his personal favorite as well. This is Raging Fyah. They're in the building. Keep your phones locked in, of course. Lock in the number 718-554-8598. These guys are making very good music, strong music, reggae music. Ninja, me know, say, from your ear Raging Fyah in a studio, you have to give me a call, don't you? Talk the truth, talk the truth, talk the truth.
What you mean, Chin? We are talk about, man. We are talk about, man. Raging Fyah. Fyah, wagwa, Raging Fyah, wagwa.
Ninja.
Ninja is an advocate pusher of your
Listen,
music.
man. When it comes to Raging Fyah, man, nobody can tell me not about Raging Fyah. Them youth are bad.
You say so, no?
I had a chance of taking you guys at Emancipation Park.
Yeah.
Was Emancipation Park in Jamaica. And believe me, man, the man them destroy the place.
Man them tough, brother. But you know,
I like the fact that you guys always pushing positive messages. You know what I mean? And the music just mellow and nice.
Yes,
So big up them for the energy there all the time, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Ninja, and I have a confession to make. We kind of scheduled you to be out of the office so we can interview Raging Fyah, so we can just hold a whole hype.
I realize that, you know. I realize me, I say, oh, not to me say Raging Fyah pass in the studio.
Yeah,
so that's when I tell me about work. You understand, man?
And you know, they're coming off a tour, so it was just one of those situations, of course, because you know, Luke Morgan is also involved in the whole thing, and you don't know my link with the Morgan and so forth. So Luke gave me a call and he was like, yo, we're there. Would you like to, interview the youth? And I'm like, of course. So, we're definitely making it happen. I do regret that you're not in the studio because you're such a fan of their music and so forth. I just dropped one of the songs and I'm saying that this is my favorite. I don't know if that's your favorite, but don't you worry. I think that's, what's the name of it? Is it Don't You Worry? Jaja Glory.
Listen, on Judgment Day, we play music for the rebels. What?
Yeah, man, rebel music.
They're going to be inside the Milk River tomorrow. So those of you who, think that we're just overhyping some people because they're in the studio with us, you guys can go down to Brooklyn, the Milk River. I believe that's on Atlantic. Yeah, Atlantic Avenue. Milk River. You're going to see, the Fyah, Raging Fyah, live in concert. If you guys appreciate live, raw, good reggae music, you got to take them in. Of course, they are phenomenal. And we're gonna play some more tracks. It's not like we, they just have a 2-track or 3-track. Their second album, you guys are on the second album, right? Yeah. 2 albums now.
Yeah.
Working on the third one.
Going strong. Where are some of the places that you've been touring so far? The places that you've been able to touch down and make a mark?
Well, I mean, over the years,
back and forth in Europe.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
New Caledonia in the East Pacific, that's a very nice journey. And Russia, Siberia.
Russia?
Yeah, over Siberia.
Russia and Siberia? Reggae?
Yeah, man, you land a little town in Siberia.
Have you guys got a chance to go to Africa yet?
Not yet. No. Looking forward to it.
Let me tell you this, you're in good company, so you will definitely be able to get there. The Morgans are definitely established there. You said Europe. You guys are coming from West Coast now,
we're just
right?
coming from West Coast.
How was that experience?
I mean, it was good. Reception was very good. Looking forward to going back again, for the summer and all of that. Yeah, man.
And one of the things about you is that you guys are humble. Yeah, really, really, really humble, which helps open doors. The good music and humble people centered around the good music is a great thing. Ninja, you was about to say something.
Yeah, Raging Fyah. You think there's a reason why? Because you guys are not part of the hype and a part of the excitement. Because your music is more roots and mellow music. You think that could be part of the reason why a lot of people right now probably don't even know who Raging Fyah is?
Ninja, nothing can happen before the time, yeah? That's a journey, you see me? So,
yeah, man, music has spread, because comparing to 2 years, 3 years ago, I mean, right now, we go someplace and people just hear Judgment Day, for the first time, and that are from 2011. So I believe, within the time to come, because tomorrow music we make still,
See,
we make tomorrow music. If you see what I go on today, it's tomorrow the people are going to say, yo, say, Jano.
So Raging Fyah is satisfied with the pace that you guys are on now.
Man, it's steady working gradually up, and one of the things is you have to realize to Ninja back from 2006 coming up, it was all independent, just Raging Fyah, making the cars, putting in the work, but I mean now as things progress, for instance we have VP on board now, which will be distributing the third album everlasting. You see me? So, you know, more networking to get more people aware of the music
mostly,
and more, bigger vehicle.
How do we come up with the names of the albums? Like, does the music, you know, does the music speak to you and you say, you know, say, that vibe you may feel, or is it another process?
It's Judgment Day, the first album, because Judgment Day was such a song that even pastors are calling my phone. Hey, what you mean by Judgment Day? What you talk about? I've got to explain that. I say, hell, because of that, you just know you have to name the album
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Just to get
and it's a shock factor when people say, oh, Raging Fire, Judgment Day. What is this? Look how weird. It's dread. We're going to check this out. And then for Destiny now, because after your judgment, you have a face of Destiny now. You have to know what, you know, you're going to do it yourself. And if you listen to the album.
So it's wordplay where you use to connect the albums.
Yeah, and then you find the song style. It's a theme.
And then the last album now, Everlasting. You know, I mean, after your Destiny. Yes, Everlasting soul.
I want to play Judgment Day right now for those to listen to. It is Soundchat Radio, Raging Fires in the building. One 554-8598. When we get artists that's making good music, we have to endorse these artists and we have to do whatever we can to push them further. And it ties into the conversation that we were having before Raging Fire walked into the studio. This is done without reward. Our reward as you know, radio jocks, and if you want to call us that, or sound man, which you should call us, is to see that the talent that we invest in reaches the level so we can say, you know, so we didn't know so them you there got shot. It gives you that credibility, it gives you that stripe on your back to know that you were able to identify good talent. You know what I mean? And that's the reward. It as someone said, it puts another notch on your brand.
But you know what it is, Chinwam? Something a while ago where the gentleman over here said a while ago, say him get Bobby Digital. The studio time was available for you, that you say, right? Yeah. And when you look on that and you look from where Bobby Digital come from, that at Jammy's era, he's pushing the talent forward. You know what I mean? Because if him have him studio and him not charge and him must say, deal with the thing, him see talent and him a push it. No reward. Yeah. The reward is the music.
The reward is the music. Yeah. The reward is knowing that you played a part in the development of something that is great. And just hope that you remember. So we all say, so we bust Raging Fire and we can't even get them youth there to give you a one dub. It happens that way sometime and it's a bad thing. But we're not supposed to put the energy behind the product for that reward.
Yeah, looks so.
But of course, if we get it, it's a great thing. So kudos to Ricky Trooper, who still has a great relationship with Sizzler Kalonji. But there are artists who have developed the talent, or selectors who have developed the talents of artists who no longer have a good relationship with them. I just saw the thing go.
Walk left them.
Let me go to the phone lines. Call you live. Raging Fire's in the building. Call you live.
Yeah, Michael Fabulous from Jamaica. Big up Raging Fire in the house there.
Big up Michael.
Fuck them song,
Give thanks to everybody in Jamaica that's locked in, my brother. Call you live.
Yo, Chen, this Jay right here, Chen. This James right here from the chat room.
Talk to me.
I want to talk to Raging Fire.
Yeah, they're listening. You can talk to them.
Yeah, we're live.
Yo, this group right now, I'm telling you, as an American cat, this group right now is like something really serious. You guys just keep doing what you're doing, keep throwing out the positive music. I'm telling you, it's so amazing, yo. I just want you guys to just keep going strong. And it's positive to me. It keeps me going, keeps me flowing. You guys are doing a great job. You guys have continuous great music. Just keep the vibes flowing. I'm telling you, this is what reggae music needs right now. This is what it needs. I'm telling you, on some real, this is what it needs right now.
Give thanks, my brother. Call you live.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I don't know what the topic is, but yeah, I know Raging Fire and I building, so big up themselves. That's it.
Give thanks. The topic right now is Raging Fire and the fabulous music that they're putting out in the streets. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's what's up.
Fire. Where does it, where is it going for you guys now? You're signed to VP. You're putting out great music. I have a new single for you guys that I'm going to drop in a few seconds. what is the ambitions of you guys individually? I don't want to speak to you as a group. No, I'm speaking to you as an individual. So please introduce yourself and tell those who are Raging Fyah fans and those who you would like to become Raging Fyah fans after this conversation. What's your ambitions moving forward?
This is Pele, bass player. My ambition is, or one of my ambition for the group Raging Fyah is to continue to impact people's life in a positive way. To keep motivating them to know that, tomorrow is another day. So keep fighting and keep pushing on and, more reggae music for the soul and spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm Demar, keyboard player. Well, for me, it's just doing your best in everything you're doing. So, the result will come once you do your best.
Yes, I, Kumar Bent, lead singer, Yes, just I keep playing our part in the advancement, of humanity and positivity still. You see, keep healthy and strong.
Here is something that can be quite controversial, and it's going to be a question that I really need you guys to wrap your thoughts around. We look at some of the other bands or groups that emerge, so you have, well, it's been like that. So you would have Bob Marley and the Wailers, you have Chronics and the Zinc Fence, you have Kabaka and the Bebel Rock and so forth. When I think of Raging Fyah, I don't think of a lead. I just think of Raging Fyah. I don't, it's like when I think of Morgan Heritage. You know what I mean? We know that Peter does a lot of the songs, but we accept that Graham sings the songs too, and sometimes Una sings songs and so forth. Like, is that purposely done? Was that strategically done that you guys didn't set out to have
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, man.
All the roles are equal,
Yeah, man.
Some people might just see the lead singer, but it takes a drummer around there to keep it steady, You
Yeah,
see
man,
me?
it's an equal thing, man. Even when we write in music, however we do it as a team. Because, five of us pushing out the energy better than one.
See.
Push out the energy on the forward. So,
Yeah,
five of us together,
And I wanted to ask that question because no one else is doing that now. There's a lot of bands or groups emerging, and a lot of them is really good. But there's always that one star individual. And when you think of Raging Fyah, you just think of Raging Fyah. You know what I mean? And even though you're the lead singer, it's just Raging Fyah.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
And as I said, that's one of the main things that was missing out of the music.
Yeah.
A band out of Jamaica.
Morgan
as well.
is the last
Yeah.
example of that we see.
Right.
As youth,
And by the way, those of you, I basically are, putting Raging Fyah's business pretty much out there. I didn't
Put
get
it
permission
out,
to do it, but they are definitely being managed and overseen by one of the key members of the Morgan Heritage family. So they're in good hands. You know what I mean? To me, and maybe I might be a little biased by saying this, and some people may feel that I am being biased by saying it, but it doesn't get any better than Morgan Heritage, the first family of the music. You know what I mean? And they have broken so many barriers, and I think it's a traditional thing, or it's just a cultural thing, that the people who do the most work is the ones that get the least amount of credit for the work that they do. You know what I mean? Morgan Heritage has opened so much doors, and this is not happening from yesterday. This has been going on for a very long time. Those of you, when you do get a chance, Google Morgan Heritage, Google Africa, and Google some of these crazy places that they have traveled, and you guys will really realize that something is kind of wrong on this side of the world with the perception and who we give the pass to as great acts. You know what I mean? Something is wrong, because some of the people that headline the top shows and some of the people who are in our face on the radio every day, these are not the people who are playing for 40 and 50,000 patrons.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's just something to think about. Peter Morgan gave me one of the greatest interviews that I've ever had. And it went viral. I think it's probably up to about 75,000, listens or some crazy number like that. And in it, he was passionately speaking of the lack of support that reggae is getting from Jamaica. You know what I mean? The lack of support. He was also speaking of the fact that there's a reggae sunfest without a reggae night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about that? And that's kind of how I want to close this conversation. You're fresh. You're basically fresh off on the scene. You know, you're still making a name for yourself. It will be a name that you guys will capture very soon and become huge act. But does that kind of sometimes make you feel like your challenge is a lot harder because Jamaica's not endorsing the reggae as they should?
Some people in Jamaica not endorsing it. Because you see, you have to find your niche. And you see, you can't blame people for what them not hear neither, you know.
True.
So you see, at Jamaica right now, we have Wiki Waki Music Festival, and that put Raging Fyah on the map. Raging Fyah got on the map by setting up a camera, going on a stage and playing for 5 people and video it and put it in Europe, and Europe call a phone.
Oh, wow.
You understand? And over the years, it turned to Wiki Waki Music Festival, where it's strictly roots rocking reggae. You come on the beach, we have everybody that play reggae music on the beach.
So Raging Fyah has their own festival.
Yeah, man. Our festival.
Yearly festival.
Yeah, man.
Wiki Wacky.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right.
December 5 and 6.
Oh, December. It's a 2-day festival.
This year we go 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So featuring Morgan Heritage, Kabaka Pyramid, Jesse Royal,
Ibama, Shireen Anderson,
Kelissa.
You don't know.
Plus sound
Create them
system.
one lane. You see that?
Plus
we have a
sound system
showcase. We have a sound system from Poland. Root Survival from Poland.
Yeah,
See that shit?
Rory.
We have Rory Black Dog.
So what me I talk about the sound man them in the
We
thing.
have Damalistic from out
Oh, no, make them young youth to come put in sound in the thing. I don't understand.
We have a sound system showcase now the Sunday at the show up on the 6th. So once you come, it's straight sound system showcase with Uncle Ronnie, same way out on the beach there.
It's Raging Fyah. I'm about to drop a brand new track for them. Of course, King Addies is in the building. We got to talk about the big sound clash that's taking place. Radigan is going to drop in this weekend for 2 shows and 2 shows only. I'm anticipating both shows to be sold out. We're going to talk about that as well. Ninja Man is talking crazy again. It's Sting. You guys know it, go. Right? We've been asking, why go on for Sting? Why go on for Sting? We're not saying not go on for Sting. Well, Ninja Man is now stirring up the controversy in relating to Sting. And definitely, I want to talk to you guys about it. You know, at this time of the year, how could we not talk about Ninja Man? So we got to make that happen as well. But before we go and before we close out, Raging Fyah, give thanks for the work, my brother. Give thanks for stopping through the studio. But I want you to let people know where they can reach you and reach your music. And if people want to book you or listen to your songs, what's the proper information?
All right, well, www.ragingfyah.com is the website. Once you go on the website, you know, there's a whole heap of information on there. If you want to follow us on the social platforms, you know, Instagram is @RagingFyah, Twitter is @RagingFyah, and Facebook/RagingFyah. Fire is spelled Fyah. Seeing, so it's Raging Fyah. Don't know for bookings, you can link up Luke's Morgan. Seeing? Yes,
Wiki Waki, give more info.
Yeah, and true, Wiki Waki Music Festival. Enough people, you know, who probably in Jamaica might miss it this year, but next year, definitely not going to miss it.
And where is it being held?
All right, Wiki Waki Beach. That's 8 minutes from Harbourview Runabout. So close to the airport. It's too close. As you land, you just chuck and take a swim. You know, Wiki Waki. So it's a Wiki Waki world, and you know, we give thanks. A lot of people traveling to Jamaica this December. You know, a few weeks from now, or maybe a week or 2. You know, for Wiki Waki music, we have camping, all kind of vibes on the beach. So you don't know, bonfire, reggae music, beach vibes.
Gotta say big up, of course, to my brethren, of course, brother Luke Morgan, all the Morgan Heritage family. This is an excellent way to, you know, give back to the culture, of course, that we all love by, you know, ushering in some new talent, mentoring some new talent into the industry. Before we go, you know, we usually have something that we do here called Rhythm Up. But unfortunately, Ninja Crown is not in the building and I don't have a rhythm. So I would like you guys to just give the people who are listening an a cappella version of anything that you feel like you would like to get across right now. Anything possible, please, because you know, my listeners will actually be upset with me if this does not happen. 718-554-8598. Gonna get a little harmonizing done, putting the Raging Fyah on spot right now before we drop their latest single. You guys ready? All right. Please, singing to the mic, speaking to the mic, harmonizing to the mic.
Thanks for life, you know. Blessings to all the family in the area. Yes, I. It's a long time I not dance like this. And no, long time I no groove like this. Well, we sing yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh, all night. Yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh, all night. Singing yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh. Say, come on, just come on, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh, all night. Said if you wanna catch a groove, wanna feel this high revive, well, I said just rock and come in. Sound chat got the vibes tonight. Yes. Say bring your queen, tell us if fill out the machines tonight. Good God, yeah. And it's a punky reggae party, and we feeling fine. New York, it's a long time I no dance like this. And no, long time I no groove like this. Well, sing it now, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh. Me say, come on, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh, all night, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh. Me say, come on, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 oh.
Raging Fire.
Wow, man, they're bad.
Now, let's get to the latest song. Of course, it is a single that I've just received today. I don't know if you guys would like to introduce it before we play it, but it's a brand new single, of course, from Raging Fire. Does anybody want to introduce it, or should I introduce it myself?
Yeah, well, this is Raging Fire featuring the mighty Kabaka Pyramid, you know? Yes, I. Accurate.
Well, him coming the mighty Kabaka Pyramid alongside the one and only Raging Fire.